welcome back to part 9 of
Okay,
Let's
Phelps,
Play
we're going
LA
hard.
Noire.
Follow my
We
lead.
are going to follow his lead. Okay. So the last video, I have my gun out. I have my gun out. That's awesome.
You Jacob Henry?
Yeah. Who's asking?
LAPD. You're under arrest for the murder of your wife, Celine Henry.
Murder? Celine?
Save the dramatics
Oh, my
for
God.
RKO, pal. You got bigger problems.
What the hell are you talking about? You come in here, you tell me that Celine is...
Take a seat, Mr. Henry.
she's-
We're going to have a look around, then we'll talk.
Jesus, I'm sorry.
Okay, look around. We see a football.
I get even the slightest hint that you're a flight risk, pal.
So, I want to say Heat honestly didn't do it, but that's just...
You think the atmosphere's thick in here?
The oldest problem there
He'll be
is
back in
what to do about the old lady.
Thanks for the offer. Okay. Packing a suitcase, too. Size 11.
Size
It's not him.
11s.
So we're looking for size 8. Remember that, folks. Maybe I can open up the other Nope, I already looked there. Can't investigate it further, okay. This is a nice apartment for... Yeah, this is just a nice apartment. And that's as far as I can go. Okay, so we have the death threat note, but we also have the size 11 shoe. What is this on the ground here? It's a baseball bat, but I can't check it. Anything in the trash? No, can't even look at the trash. Okay, so we basically have 2 things to go by.
So who could have killed Celine? Where did she go last night, Jacob?
A bar, I suppose. Look,
I don't know.
I don't know.
Doubt.
We get the impression that Celine liked to live the glamorous life. How did she end up with a hump like you, Jacob?
Celine was one of the first woman pilots. She hung out with movie stars and royalty. But when she came back here broke and struggling, she married a mechanic. Put a roof over her head, food on the table. Not glamorous, but the best I could do. I'm not ashamed about that.
Last contact with the victim.
When did you last see your wife, Mr. Henry?
Last night, I went to see her. We talked. Things got a little out of hand. I left.
Because that's what the...
You don't remember what time you last saw your wife alive?
Look, I'm sorry. I left. Maybe 9 p.m.
That's
Might
exactly
have been a
what
little
the
later,
neighbor
but-
said, so...
Right around 9.
So, motive.
Why did you kill her, Jacob? Things will go better if you come clean about it.
That's a lousy thing to say. I never gave up on my wife.
You went to her house, you fought, you beat her, she left, and then you followed her.
I left first. She tried to batter me with a frying pan. I had to slap her down.
Understandable.
So you can prove that you came back here after you left your wife's place.
I came back here. I was here all night. Start work at 6:30. I'm not the going out type.
Did a neighbor sue you? Did you talk to anyone? You need an alibi, Jacob.
I don't have one. I was here. I listened to Amos and Andy on the radio, and then I went to bed.
We're still gonna need you to come downtown, Mr. Henry.
We can get this all down on paper, Jacob. How you got fed up with your wife and how you figured killing her would bury all your troubles.
Kill my own wife?
She was a lush and a tramp, and you just couldn't stand it anymore.
Shut your goddamn mouth.
So now you're gonna tell me you loved her? Ah, the DA goes all gooey over remorse, Jacob.
Oh, damn.
You're awful hot under the collar for an innocent man, Mr. Henry.
Snap.
Call it in and get a squad car dispatched. And check for messages. Keep old Slugger here company.
What do I check for?
Not sure this means much.
What do you mean check for messages? Oh, messages. Okay, now I know what it means.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need a patrol unit to transport a suspect back to Central.
Certainly, Detective.
Any messages for me?
Yes, Detective. In regards to the Celine Henry homicide, the owner of the Turkey Bowl restaurant at 1535 West 3rd Street says the victim was at his restaurant last night.
Turkey Bowl Restaurant. We'll check it out.
Alright.
You have a message from the coroner. Do you wish to be put through?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Carruthers,
It's Phelps.
I've completed the autopsy. Several wounds to the head from a blunt metal instrument. Closest match would be a socket wrench handle.
Ooh.
So the cause of death was the blunt.
No, the blows to the head surprisingly were not fatal. Death was from hemorrhage and shock from the fractured ribs and multiple injuries caused by the stomping.
Anything else?
He's some kind of sex fiend. The tissues of the anus were bruised about 1/8 of an inch, but no trace of semen in the anus, vagina, or stomach.
Thanks, Doc.
Alright. A little disturbing. I still don't think it's him. Because he has size 11 shoes. It was a socket wrench though, but still.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
And where exactly are we going?
Now, I'm a fella with a heart of gold.
Carruthers said she took a real pounding.
Maybe if he had been a little firmer in the beginning, he wouldn't be in this situation now.
I imagine that Neanderthal routine is a big hit with the ladies, Galloway.
Women love me, Phelps. I have no complexity. They know exactly what they're gonna get.
I ain't dead yet.
Okay.
LAPD, Phelps and Galloway. We're working a murder case. This is Celine Henry. You called in?
Yeah, the name's Jonesco. This is my place.
You saw Mrs. Henry in here last night?
Till about 1 a.m., having dinner with a friend.
Doing more drinking than eating.
You got that straight.
Mrs. Henry was seen leaving another establishment in the company of a man. Did the two of them come here?
Yeah, I remember seeing her with a guy.
Did you see them leave?
They got into his old Pontiac. Dull brown color. I got to look at the license plate. 2B8899.
Very nice. Very nice.
You have a name? Description, maybe? Come on, Mr. Nesco. We need something more to go on.
Smallish guy. Maybe 5'7", dark complexion, Latin looking.
Okay.
What time did the two of them leave?
Around 2 a.m. They were talking pretty loud. She had a black eye. Said her husband gave it to her. Said she was going to have him committed.
Was she a regular in here?
No. I mean, I wouldn't have recognized her face among the usual crowd.
Was the place busy last night?
Sure was.
So how come you paid so much attention to her?
She had something. For an older broad, I mean. Not good looking, but vivacious, full of life. I've always found that kind good in the sack. I was thinking about trying my luck, but that guy she was with had her wrapped up tight.
All right.
We'll be in touch, Mr. Nesco. Thanks for your time.
Sweet, both questions correct. Yeah.
That's one heck of a Sunday.
What now?
Should check in with R&I. Put an APB out on that plate.
Good call, good call.
Broad has socks. I said no butter.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need a registered owner on a license plate, 2boy8899.
Yes, Detective. The plate belongs to a brown 1936 Pontiac. Registered owner is one Alonzo Mendez of 402 South Fremont Street, apartment 16.
Ooh.
Thanks. Any other messages?
One, Detective. From Captain Donnelly. He wants any and all suspects returned to Central. Interviews to be set up immediately.
All right.
Got it. We're coming in. Thank you.
I'll interrogate Jacob Henry later. Because I honestly don't think Jacob Henry is the murder suspect. He might have a motive, but for the murder, no. Just because of that shoe size, that's the only reason why I say that. Uh-oh.
Where the hell's he going with that?
Look, Pops, just hand over the money, okay?
All right, young fellow, okay. Hold your horses. I'm handing the money.
I ain't afraid to drill you, you know.
Hey, careful with that trigger finger now. You look the nervous type.
Plug the old bastard, Lefty. If I gotta come in there, I'm spraying lead, you old coot.
LAPD, drop the weapon!
Ouch. It's like right there.
Switch are on the way. Seats at the six.
Okay. That was interesting. Phelps is a badass. All I know is
Isn't he the cop that won a medal for solving all those cases?
nowadays like that wouldn't happen.
Let's follow Jacob back to the station. Something about getting jumped makes me all itchy to lock him up.
Five-star goddamn wedding.
Hurdle, hurdle, hurdle. I actually want to go to
Can you drive to this one?
Mendez's apartment first.
Where are we headed?
Mendez could be our man.
He could be at that, but you don't want to cross the skipper, Phelps. Not a great move in your first day. He wants Henry re-interviewed.
How'd you like losing your cherry, rookie?
It might be my first day here, but I've had extensive experience on other desks in the department. I think you're aware of that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you've been a pain in the ass before today as well.
And I shall continue to be until the end of time.
The dialogue on here is great. Mendez 16.
Mendez, apartment 16.
Seems like a decent guy.
Now, how do I get to apartment 16? I can't even like see the numbers on there, if there is any. There's 3. Okay, so I have to go upstairs. So 4th floor. Okay. Floor 2. Floor 3. Floor 4. And then to find basically the apartment that I'll need to be. Alright, no problem. Kick it in.
Take a look around and see what you can find.
Nope.
Tea.
Incidental.
Sunset Gold Coffee. Looking for a blunt object is basically what I'm looking for.
Optimistic, Cole.
Talking to yourself, Cole. You talking to yourself? You are. Okay, get out of my way, man. Oh. Just keep kicking the door in and out. Alright, that works. Actually. Another Kavanaugh's bar.
Not much help.
OMG. The lipstick that was used.
Brothers can match the color and brand of the body.
Okay. And then also the blunt weapon.
Consistent with Celine's injuries, and the blood can be typed.
Well, pretty sure.
We have the murder weapon. We better get Pinker down here.
Why keep it? Why not throw it away?
Think these clowns are geniuses? Thank your stars you caught a break. Captain Donald will begin to like you.
Hey, what gives? LAPD, you're under arrest.
Oh, he's running.
Do not lose that son of a bitch. I'll go get our wheels.
Mendez, stop right there!
Motherfucker.
You don't need to do this, Alonzo!
Why is he running? Oh, he's in a car. No, get out of the car. Get out of the car.
Get in and drive.
Get out of the way! Oh, crap. Terrible, terrible. I'm like, it's like Need for Speed where you don't have the controls set right, you know? No! 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 I'm stuck! I can't do anything! There we go. Come on! Why? Oh, fuck. Let's try this again. Why did I get stuck on the ramp?
God damn it, get after him, Cole.
He's in a different car now? What kind of crap is that? Out of the way, 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 don't die.
I got an idea. Get him next to my window, Cole. Keep me alongside his vehicle and I'll stop the son of a bitch.
I'll try. I can catch up to him.
Phelps, you gotta get me closer.
You're under arrest for the murder of Celine Henry. Hands behind your head!
Yeah. Even though I failed miserably the first time, or failed epically, you be the judge.
I ain't saying a goddamn thing.
It's fine, we got the murder weapon in your apartment.
You did a grand job, lads. Phelps, that's quite a way to acquit yourself in your first outing as a homicide investigator. It seems the city has a new and vengeful guardian. Considering the evidence against your suspect, and the thoroughness with which a report was compiled, I foresee a safe passage through the courts, and the DA agrees with me. Brutality on a scale such as this deserves retribution. The people and the press of this city demand it.
He was so excited to get one too, but he didn't get one. Did you see his face? He was like, Oh, so much damage. Yeah, damn. I knew I had to go back to the Bama because it kept showing that thing up there, but that will be part 9 of LA Noire, and I will end it right here, and I will see you guys tomorrow, aka on the flip side, because I'm going to try and do at least 3 parts a day, so don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe if you're not subscribed, so I will catch you guys on the flip side. Peace out, yo's.